Hi, good morning. This is probably the roughest you've ever seen me look in the morning. Mainly my hair is doing its own thing. That's because I've been on vacation for 3 days. I haven't done my hair. Yes, I did not do my hair in 3 days. Um, I'm still in my vacation clothes, dude. Like, I came home and to save energy, I cut the heat off. So when I came home, it was like ridiculous. It like said 4 on my, it tells you what temperature it is inside and then what temperature it's going to be. And it said like 4. So I was like, ugh. So I have on like so many layers because I went vacationing, snowboarding. This is my nice little remembrance of my weekend out snowboarding. So my hair is kind of thirsty, as you can see here around the edges. I haven't oiled. I haven't done anything to my hair because I knew that I would be out in the snow and whatever. So I just kept putting my little hat on. So anyway, I just woke up. We just got back like the night before, and definitely have pictures on Facebook. Plenty of pictures on Facebook, so you can check those out there. I got this nice little shiner the first day, but I didn't know that I tore my ligaments. And ligaments you tear often, especially like from soccer. I remember we used to tear them all the time, like in our ankles and stuff like that. Like, you can run on it too hard, or even shin splints are when the like ligaments kind of separate from the bone. It's painful, but it's not like, my leg's gonna fall off. But you have to give it time to heal itself. They heal really quickly. But I didn't know that I tore my ligaments the first day. So the second day when I went back out, I was really injured. I had like a huge apple. We call them apples, but it's like it's almost like when someone punches you and it like knots up or whatever and bruises. So I have a really big apple on my butt, like right by my tailbone. And so I was like, but I want to get this. I have to get this. So I went back out there, and I was on the like novice slope, not the bunny slope. I was supposed to be on the bunny slope. My friend thought it was the bunny slope. Clearly it was not. So her trying to teach me and remember herself all together just didn't work out. But in her defense, she thought we were on the beginner slope. Later we found out no, that's not the bunny slope. So anyway, it's cool. Like, I learned techniques on both. I would like to go back and like actually master it. I'm definitely convinced that my kids will be skiing and snowboarding and any other like extreme sports that I try that are fun. They'll be doing it when they're kids, so that when they get older, it won't be so embarrassing. It truly is a humbling sport. Like, you stay on your butt, like wham, 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 falling all the time. And anyway, I caught one of my falls wrong, yikes, on this. And yeah, I irritated it. I think it was okay the first day. It hurt, but it wasn't that bad the first day. Then the second day, trying to catch up on what I missed the day before on the bunny slope. Who knew I would actually get injured more on the bunny slope than the other one? Crazy. So yeah, man, totally just jacked my hand up. It like hurts to type, but I had to post and let you guys know. That's what I've been doing. I also wanted to update you. And yes, I'm going to get this looked at. Actually, I think Opa offered to take me to his doctor, so that's where I'm going to go. Because at first, I didn't get any sleep last night, which is another reason why I look like this. It's just totally uncomfortable to sleep with, and it hurts to type. It's just in the way, so I want to like get this knocked out and whatever I need to do to get back up to speed. Also, shala. Ouch. Like, my butt has the apple, I have this on my hand, but the rest of my body, like, some parts are fine and other parts feel like I was in a long car accident in slow motion. Dude, oh, see how faithful I am to you guys. I'm recording. Anyway, man, whew, that hurt. So, what was I talking about? I totally lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I went on a date with Mr. Coffee. I don't know if that's what I was saying or not, but let's go ahead and put that out there. I went on a date with Mr. Coffee, and, dang, I just look really jacked, huh? I got no sleep at all. My eyes are probably like bloodshot red right now. So I went on a date with Mr. Coffee. I always feel like I'm in your face. I went on a date with Mr. Coffee. It wasn't a bad date. Actually, I had a lot of fun, but he's a smoker and a drinker, and those are deal breakers for me. And I was explaining to my friend, like, it's not because, he's not a Christian and he doesn't smoke and drink. No. He smokes and drinks. I wouldn't date someone, even if I was an atheist, I wouldn't date someone who smokes and drinks. A, who likes to kiss the ashtray? I don't. I've dated a smoker before. Kissing ashtrays are not fun. Two, I mean, you get over if you love the person. Sorry for those of you who smoke or have boyfriends who smoke. I understand. You deal with what you deal with, but it just doesn't taste good. As a non-smoker, it doesn't taste good. And two, he's not a social drinker. He's a drinker like, I'm going out to drink tonight. See you tomorrow. I'll be tired, which is what they call hangovers here. So every night, dude, that's not what's up. I understand he's in college, though, so he's trying to, they go to college late here because of the military, so he's 27, so we're close in age, but, yeah, like, you're gonna get a beer belly early in life, and you have a ashtray for a mouth. That wouldn't be my choice. Of course, that's the beautiful thing of not being married to a person, and dating them first. You find out what's about them, so you know if that's what you want to live with for the rest of your life. So yeah, no, he's cool people to hang out with. Like, we had fun. He's funny, but I don't see long term happening. Who knows? Never say never, right? Obviously, I asked him, right? But as of right now, I don't see it happening. Yeah, and I have a date tonight. Don't know if that's gonna happen, but it asked me last week, and I was like, sure. Yeah, now I'm hurt, so I don't know. We'll see. But he's not Korean. He's actually African, and I was explaining to my friend how, like, that's way out of the box for me. There's actually kind of tension, maybe, I guess you could describe it, between Black Americans and Africans. And if you're Black and you're watching this, you definitely can post your comments. But at least in the South where I'm from, and then where I went to school, like, it's that tension there. Like, it's not a rude tension, but it's like you can feel it. Like, and I have African friends, so don't get me wrong, but I've had Africans tell me, like, oh, you guys are so privileged and you're so quick to call the African a name, but if you were really African and you'd work twice as hard, you'd do blah, 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 blah. But they're not understanding that it's not that easy. You don't just get to come here and, oh, I'm African, let's do what we do. No, and as a Black American, that's not how it works either. I don't get to say, oh, I was a slave and you hurt me, so let me get this job. It doesn't work like that. So they're thinking about how America really is completely different. So then when they get here, they have this mentality, and it's that tension there. And I do have some friends. I actually have a cousin who married an African guy, and against our family's better judgment, which is what they tell us early when we're girls, like, don't do it. So, undamn. She did it anyway because she fell in love, and everything that we told her was going to happen ended up happening. It was not a good look for her. So that's just my personal reference. Of course, if I meet someone who treats me well and I get, it's, me, it's all about, are we connecting, what's the vibe, then it'll happen. But I don't foresee that happening. But this guy was really nice, and I didn't want to be rude, like, nah, you're African, I don't want to go out with you. So I was like, sure, we can meet, whatever. And it would be nice to go on a date with someone who fluidly speaks English, so I thought. But then, like, we were texting, and I was like, what? What did you just say? So I'm sure I have an update about that. We'll see how that works out tonight, if I go. So yeah, I was just trying to explain to them that it's just because they were white, so they didn't understand, like, oh, you're Black American and he's African, why aren't you guys, like, that's all you want? And I know many, 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 many Black women from America who are like, oh no, I would never date an African. Like, their track record is really, really bad. Of course, that's not all of them. Understand, I'm saying that is not all of them. I'm not lumping them together. I'm saying that enough of them have a bad track record that can be avoided. And my personal preference is to avoid that altogether, even to the point that they are known to be extremely nice or whatever while you're dating, but once you're married, that's when they flip the switch. And yeah, their ideals of what a wife should be are like, don't want to do it. So we shall see how that goes. There's something else I was going to update you about. I covered Mr. Coffee. I covered why I will probably never say never, but never marry an African person. And the reputation here is pretty much the same as in the U.S. So that's, yeah. They're like not even allowed on bases here. I think I said that in another video. I discussed that. I don't know. I'm in pain. I can't even think straight right now. But I was gonna update you on something, but I don't remember what it was. And if I'm gonna try and put a link to Heritage Gospel Choir. If you've never heard of them, actually, let me see if I can give you a sound bite. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you can hear that. I'll try and link them into this video that I'm making for you because they're Korean. If you can hear them, they are Korean and they are beastin'. Like, they're Korean. It's like a community choir in Korea, but they study black gospel music, and that's what they sing in English. And they're the bomb. And I found them before I moved to Korea, and I was determined that I would like see them when I got here. And it's been a year and I haven't seen them, which that's my next video. I'm going to do a year in review in Korea. And I haven't seen them yet. So I just found out that they were going to be in Seoul tomorrow night. Ow. They're going to be in Seoul tomorrow night, and I won't be able to go. Not happy about it at all. Not just for this. Like, I'm going to get this looked at today, but I had to teach Sunday school, and in order to go, it would make sense for me to go up tonight, but then I'd have to miss tomorrow, and I just started teaching, so I don't want to be like flaky. Then when I get there, I have to come back on the KTX. That's like extra money, and I'm going to be in Seoul next week, so I'm thinking I probably won't go, but I don't know. We'll see. You know me. I'm woman of the wind. Wherever the wind blows, that's where I'm at. So if you can hear them, they're awesome. I'm going to try and link them here. Actually, I feel like I'm yelling at you. Sorry. Yeah, I really feel bummy that I can't go because I've been trying to see them for like a year. Meanwhile, tomorrow, whoop, whoop, like 4 teachers come in tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's the other reason I wanted to go to Seoul because they're flying into Seoul for their training, and then they'll be dispersed everywhere. So yeah, man. So no Mr. Coffee. He'll just be Mr. Coffee, my friend, Mr. Coffee. African guy, boarding. Oh, there'll be plenty of pictures on Facebook. Plenty of pictures on Facebook. If I didn't say that already. I don't know what I said. I'm still like, because I haven't slept, and I'm looking a hot, juicy mess. Woo! Jesus, a hot, juicy mess. As my friends would say, the devil. So I'm going to figure out what I'm doing with my life. When I figure that out, then I'll let you guys know. So, yeah. Oh, somebody asked me what's my daily routine. This is for you. She's one of my new viewers. I know her real name is April. I forgot your screen name. Sorry. But I think Almost Famous One Day. Maybe that's you. Maybe, I think, possibly. So if it's not, sorry. Famous One Day does watch, but I don't know if that's who sent the question. But she wanted to know what was my daily routine. When I'm working, my daily routine is I get up at about 5 a.m. I try and do some form of exercise. That hasn't been happening lately. I usually do walk away the pounds, which is like 4 miles in my house. But like for the past 2 months, I haven't been doing that. But yeah, so I get up at 5. I try and get some exercise in. If I'm gonna do a vid, I try and do that because of the lighting. But I work on whatever I need to work on as far as paperwork and proposals and ideas. Of course, I get my worship and reading time in. Worship, prayer, and reading time in. Also, if I'm going to contact people back in the States, I do that in the morning because it's regular time, their time. So by the time I get to work and I have free time to talk to them, it's like really late. And then when I'm back home and chilling, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't get a chance to talk to them. So morning times are the best time to make phone calls to the States, do business deals in the States or whatever. It's the morning time is best. So I'm up at like 5 and then I go to work. I kind of chill out for a couple hours, prepping, and then I teach classes until 7. On Mondays, I go teach the disabled with my company. On Tuesdays, I teach Korean American kids. Their parents are worried about the transition and them losing their American identity, so I spend time with them. Um, I wasn't supposed to say that. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete that. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, that's my routine. I'm just gonna delete all of that. So that's deleted. Sorry, that's deleted. So my daily routine is I get up, I go to work, I leave work, I volunteer, I handle whatever I didn't get to handle before I left. I crash and go to bed. I wake up at 5 and do it all over again. So that's kind of my routine. My weekends are my free for all. So I'm either in Seoul, Daegu, Busan, somewhere doing something. I'm constantly on the go on the weekends. So I'm never really home that much. So that's my life here. But things will change significantly in March. Things will change in March, which is just a few weeks away. So I'm really excited about that. So I have a whole new daily routine I'll post about that. Things I miss from the U.S. Somebody asked me that. I don't remember who. I actually miss dance. Like, I was a choreographer before I left. Not like major, like, oh, everyone's doing my stuff. But I was a choreographer. I helped my friends who were like dancers choreograph stuff. And I miss choreography. I miss dance. Gosh, I miss dance. I miss my friends who are dancers. I miss going to dance recitals. Like, we all started dance companies throughout the U.S. and so we would travel to support one another. I miss going to those. I really, dance was a big part of my life, and I really, really miss that. I think I'm going to try and get into it here once my life kind of evens out a bit. I sometimes I miss I miss cooking American food. Actually, I don't miss like fast food places like that because they have them here, kind of, sort of, their version of. But I miss cooking. I miss cooking in my own kitchen. As you can see, my kitchen is back there. It's very, very small. I don't have an oven. It's just tops and sink. So I miss shopping, being able to go into any store. I knew the stores that I liked and going to get things that I personally like that fit my personality. Just going in, getting what I need and coming out. I miss doing that. And now that I have the money to do it, I'm not anywhere near somewhere that can happen. So I basically shop on necessity now. Thanks, Mom. I love you so much. My mom sent me a box of clothes from some of my favorite stores. So I was really excited about that. Of course, I miss my family and friends. Of course, I miss the English language, being able to just walk up and talk to somebody. Because I'm a people person, as you can tell. I love meeting people. So, unfortunately, I go, oh, 안녕하세요. 네, 미국 사람. 에이버리입니다. My Korean name, Kwon and that's about as far as it goes. And I go, 미국, America. Africa. No, Africa. 미국 사람, America. 진짜. Teacher? Teacher for now, businesswoman. Really? Business, what the? And then I don't even attempt to tell them because I know that I don't know the Korean to tell them. So that's about as far as my meeting new people goes. So it's kind of unfortunate, but so I miss meeting new people. I do smile a lot though because I'm a smiler, so I'm always like, you know. So those are the main things I miss. My list would probably be better if I was better prepared, but it's the morning, dude. I'm in pain. As I said, I feel like I was in a slow motion car wreck. So, yep, that's everything I want to say because now I'm rambling. Sorry. Hopefully your next video will be far more interesting. I think this is probably one of the worst videos I've ever posted. So, anywho, have a great day. See you guys later. And, yep, and stuff. Peace. Oh, you've been watching MKJ TV. Bye.